And we are live. Welcome everyone to episode 11 of Grind My Gears.
What's up, everybody?
So today we're going to be talking about things we have broken on accident or purpose, rage or sadness. Why not? And today's different is because Beast's eyes are hurting, so you can't really go into VR to do the normal setup. And I'm the only one out of both that has a just chatting screen.
Yeah, it was to give everybody the very short rundown. I've got my butt kicked at work for the past 4 nights, and all I've done for the past 4 nights is look at the screen. My eyes are absolutely killing me right now. Like right now, as I talk to Wolf, as much as I like to be looking at my moderator screen, I have night light mode on Windows. I have my blue light glasses on. I mean, I'm taking every precaution to try my best not to kill my eyes even more than I already have. Apologies for that.
Oh no, you're good. So, as I said, we were going to talk about things we broke. We've all had our rage moments. Some of us more than others. Shut up.
Oh no, no, I'm laughing because me and you have the same thing.
Yeah. So, and before we get started, here is um,
I got
we're
you.
gonna you just do help. There we go. There's all the commands and our socials to Beast's Twitch and his YouTube and my Twitter. But yeah, going into it, we've all played them video games that make us rage. Some of us more, some more than others, as we say again. Um, so I've broken plenty of things. Controllers, headsets, keyboards, and mouses.
And funnily enough, I have my death count is more headsets than anything else.
Mine is more controllers than anything.
Oh no, like my death count of headsets supersedes everything else I have killed.
Um, you know, the bad part is I believe that. I really do. That's the bad part. But like I was saying, my death count is more controllers than anything that I've broken. I mean, 2 Oculus controllers, like 4 Xbox controllers.
Okay, now you're gonna have to give us a little bit of context there, buddy.
Uh, let's just say online multiplayer games never sat well in my early years of streaming. Um, well, in my early years of gaming, actually. So, yeah, let's just say bent cases, stick drift, um, the actual thumbsticks pulled out of the controller.
Holy crap.
Anything you could do to think to defile a controller, I've done. I've had the bumpers ripped out, triggers ripped off, buttons pulled out, and I destroyed controllers, man. I was like,
that's that's funny to me because my death count with controllers is one.
mine's like 27 at this point.
My death count with controllers is one, and that is because I had fail at a mod.
Well, now hold up. I wouldn't count that as a death for a controller. The
I
mod
can
could be.
fix it.
I was going to say that ain't. Yeah, when
But
we
I
say
had to get a
death,
brand new analog controller.
it don't matter, man. It's still if you can fix it, it ain't a death. That's
That is
just
true.
injured.
No, might as well be a death because you're better off buying a new controller as much as those things cost. And how much the sticks cost. I'm like, God almighty.
How much they cost?
The sticks itself, $20. And if you're doing both, which I pretty much got to replace both, you're pretty much looking at the price of a new controller.
Yeah,
Exactly my point.
yeah, true. So we hold up. So we got I have pictures to show of things I've broken, keyboard, mouses. But first I need to change my theme on my Discord.
Oh no.
We're trying.
Well, did you have it set something I thought it'd be set to?
I keep it on the one I always keep it on.
Are you talking about Toka?
No. The other one, the one I made.
Whoa.
Yeah, the one I made. But I am going to use Toga, believe it or not.
The one I made you?
Yeah, I love it. So we're going to pop over here to Discord real quick. Pull up my second one.
My friend.
There we go.
Hold on before you. Wait, can they see me?
Mm,
Yes, they can.
they can see that this right here, and yeah.
Hold that thought, my friend. Before we. There is a button I'm looking for on my Discord.
Give us 1 minute while we
There it
figure
is.
this.
Save changes. Okay.
All right, there we go. All right. So now we're in here in Discord. So so the pictures right here are from me. These is what I broke. We're gonna start off with a controller. Yeah.
Do share because I'm do share each reason. I got to hear your reasons.
Okay, so I can't remember what game it was on that I broke this one, but I got really, and I mean really pissed. So I decided to throw the controller to my floor. When I say throw, I don't mean place down gently or it was a light toss. I mean, I Hulk world bustered this motherfucker into the floor.
Oh my gosh.
And I hate regret it because it was my only good controller I had too.
My friend. I
Okay.
thought Zeta was bad when he got mad.
No, okay. The reason I say it was my only good controller, I have a Xbox controller. Right here, as you can tell.
Right,
as you can hear. But the right bumper, the little peg on the inside that pushes the button is snapped. So, or left. One of the buttons. The
3D print you one. You never asked.
Well, do you have Do you have matte pink, matte hot pink?
I do not have matte pop pink, but if you go get the paint, you can paint it.
Well, either way, I got it to work. But the one of the buttons on it is broke, so it don't work all the time.
Right.
So that's the reason I say that was my only good controller, or was the only good controller. Now my custom controller is my only good controller. But yeah, as you can tell, I've practically just mutilated this thing.
No, not only did you mutilate, you absolutely obliterated it.
I gutted it. I should have kept it. I really could. I really should have kept it for spare parts. But that wasn't running through my head at the time. What was running through my head was smash, break, and destroy. So
I can believe that. I can totally believe that.
So that's one of my that there's just one little bitty detail right there with that. Beast, do you want to share anything you got?
Well,
Or how you broke yours?
Actually, as we're talking right now, I am looking for a picture right now. I know I have it. I'm looking for it.
Okay. So while he's looking for his picture, I'll go into a second one. So I bought a new computer. I bought my streaming computer, as everyone knows. So a mouse and keyboard came with it. And fun enough, that's the keyboard I broke. Something went wrong with it. I can't remember. So I decided to, as we say, in my line of work, mutilate it again. Keep in mind, keyword again. I mutilated this thing twice. So here's the first one. It splits into 3 pieces.
Oh my god, Wolf. Oh yeah.
Yeah, don't mind the ugly feet down there or the 360 right there.
Where is it?
But I but yeah, this right here is what splits into 3 pieces. So I said forget it. We're just going to destroy it. And so
You did that one for fun though, if I remember correctly.
yes. This one was for fun.
Yeah.
Still could have kept that for scraps.
Yeah, because I remember you telling me about that. I was like, Wolf.
It, but as we said, mutilated again.
Not just mutilated, absolutely destroyed.
No, rephrase. In this line of work, it's called dissembling. We just don't do the re-symbol.
Disassembly to the highest degree.
Yes, this is master craftsmanship right here. As you can tell, I've mastered my work with my hands.
Oh.
Yes, no one can get. You can't get this quality of work from no one else. And then it ended up with me snapping it to a keyboard without the arrow key. Pretty much take the arrow keys, the delete, home, insert, page up, page down, and the number pad off the keyboard. I made it into a smaller keyboard. That just don't work. And right here was the new one.
I'm just laughing because that's funny.
Well, there's the new one. There was the new one right there. And then I got my new mechanical one to replace that one. I still got that one. Don't worry. I still got it.
If you break that mechanical one, I will buy you a new one. I will buy you a high end one. Two, okay?
Okay.
Two, I would be impressed.
Look, with me, nothing's never impossible now. I can break it. I just don't want to because I paid $15 for it.
Right.
That was free. There's a difference.
My friend, nothing in this world is free.
Hey, you right. I paid about like $20 for that keyboard when I got the computer. But that's that. So
I don't have it. What?
you don't have the picture.
No way. I'm going way back. Like this is I know it's old, but I didn't realize it was this old.
Golly, dude.
My friend, when you have a picture of pretty much your entire family's photos, there's a lot to sift through.
You need to put those on something else. Get them off your computer.
They're already on 3 different places.
I don't delete them off the computer. That's what I do.
Don't
Storms.
do that. It's better to have. I'm gonna put it like this: you're better off having 3 backups. When so if one fails or the other fails, you at least still have 2 other places.
Well, true. Fair enough.
And that's why when my server gets up, all it is coming off my computer, but it's going to the server.
Fair enough.
Oh, wait a minute. And it looks like some of them do not want to load.
Uh-oh. But yeah, that's those are my stories of a few of my good stories I have of breaking things.
So, fun fact, my stories go like this. I just so happen to have a problem with. Okay, I can't find any apparently. So I have a problem with breaking headsets. And Wolf, I didn't tell you this, but besides my earbuds, my wired earbuds, my Astros are the longest living pair.
Really?
Yes.
My longest living pair of headphones were my Metal Series HyperX Clouds.
Wait a minute. No, that's a lie. I'm sorry. I just remembered about another headset I have as a spare. So I have this. So long story to go way back in the story, I had a pair of really high end Triton headsets. Okay,
Ooh.
absolutely phenomenal pair of headsets at the time when I got them. I used to play Call of Duty and Battlefield all the time with them. Okay. My little self, young me, had the bright idea of like, oh, let's just put it in the chair. I'll remember to pick it back up whenever I come back from lunch or whatever I was doing. I can't remember what I was doing.
And so some.
Come back, come back. Totally forget they were in my chair. Thought they were on my desk. Sat on them. Broke them in three.
Oh dang.
Yeah, I wasn't the type of kid that just sat down. No, I jumped. I launched myself into the chair. Yes. So,
He said we playing Matrix today. Snap.
oh, I was mad. So I told my parents about it. They looked at me like, well, you broke it. You're not getting another pair. So after much after much super glue, I managed to get them working for a little while, for right about 6 months to a year.
Oh,
So at
nice.
least till Christmas. Yeah, I don't know how I did it. I just I went to town with the CA super glue.
The CA super glue.
And I don't remember if it was CA or super glue. I think it was CA glue. I went to town, and after it dried, I still used them.
Hey man.
So then my next pair, which would be a set of Logitechs, funnily enough, this is the story why I hate Logitech headsets, even though I'm technically using one now.
Hell, I'm using one as we speak.
Yeah. So for Christmas I got a cheap pair of Logitech headsets.
Oh, there's wrong cheap.
It did the job.
That's all that matters.
When I play World of Warcraft, it did the job of communicating. But I had a problem with them.
Okay.
The mic would constantly mute itself without me telling it to. So I'm a lot older. Okay, I've had the headsets for about 2 years, right?
Yeah.
I did everything I could to save them, you know. So like when I started having issues, I tried my best to fix it, which I did generally until Windows 8. So I didn't just break the headsets. I corrupted the driver so bad that Windows 8 used that I had to reinstall Windows 8. Like it
No.
it flipped out. Like I don't remember how I did it, but I absolutely corrupted the driver, and the headsets never worked again on on that install of Windows.
Dang.
Yeah, like completely and utterly bricked. And turns out it was the whole audio. I messed up every audio driver, and I was like, what the heck?
Damn.
So I had to reinstall Windows 8. Okay. And then I tried to use my headsets. It turns out I burned out the speaker. I was so freaking mad. Okay.
And this is
Head
medical care at its finest, people.
Yes. I don't know how, again, I don't know how I burn out that. I don't know how I killed those headsets. Apparently I burned out the speaker. But so then we go on to headset number 3. This was my favorite.
Oh.
I destroyed this one. So Wolf, you want to talk about rage, right?
Oh yeah, let's always talk about rage. Rage is
Okay.
fun.
So as Wolf knows, and I'm sure plenty of my regular viewers know, I don't get mad very often anymore. Young me, on the other hand, was pissed off all the time about something. Just not a matter if, only when I was mad.
What are they called? Hormones were kicking in.
I don't know, man. I was young and dumb. I'm gonna leave it at that. So headset number 3, no Logitech pair. Very, very cheap pair of Logitech. Okay, like I couldn't wear the headset for more than an hour on my ears without them digging into my ears and starting to leave marks. Okay, and when I took them off, it hurt every freaking time. So headset number 3. This is my favorite one. So I get my dad gets the bright idea of putting Battlefield on my computer, right?
Yeah.
That was his first mistake. That was his first and last mistake putting Battlefield on my computer. So we started playing Battlefield 3. He actually just so happened he actually bought it and installed it on my computer while I was out at on a field trip that day. Came home, and he told me about it. I'm like, cool. You want to play together? He said, yeah. So we just played a little bit of Battlefield that night. The next day, I get on Battlefield myself, and I was on and off of Battlefield for about 2 weeks with that pair of headsets. Okay,
Okay.
so then I then start playing Battlefield again, wearing the headsets, and the headsets start pissing me off because they started hurting like a motherfucker, dude. Like I actually had to rip them off my ears after about an hour of play because they actually hurt that bad.
Damn.
And when I ripped them off, I ripped it. I literally yanked it out of my computer so hard. I didn't break the motherboard somehow. No, I ripped the plug. I ripped the cable out of the plugs. I was mad. I pulled it so hard, I bent the jack. I didn't fuck up the motherboard, okay? Keep in mind, I did not fuck up the motherboard.
Okay.
This shows how resilient the motherboards were back then, okay? Not to say that today's motherboards are bad, but anyway, I digress. So I pulled on it so hard, I ripped the cables out of the jacks. Okay?
Okay.
I ripped the cables out of the jacks, and all I saw was wire. I pulled the jacks out of the back of the motherboard. I look out and I notice how far I've been. I'm like, oh shit. Needless to say, I never got another pair of headsets for like a year.
Good job.
Yeah. I never got another. So basically, I never got another pair of headsets, and I always had to run with earbuds.
There's nothing wrong
And
with that.
yeah, and I used to listen a lot to music too, and I figured out, okay, apparently speakers can do this, that, and the other. Can I at very least listen to my music? Yeah, I can. I just can't talk. So I was pretty much down a pair of headsets for God, 2, 3 years until I went out and bought my current longest living headset, which is my Tritons, which are in my spare bedroom right now. My Triton headset is my longest living pair, but they're not my daily driver. My daily driver right now are my Astro A40s, and I do everything I can to keep these Astro A40s in very well kept condition.
Better than me. If I use them, they break, I go get a new pair. Like my
See, that's what I normally do. That's the funny part is that most time if I break something and I can't fix it, okay, sure, I'll go get another pair or I'll go get another one. But generally speaking, I try my best to repair it.
And when we say repair, we mean, oh, welcome to the stream. When we say repair, we talking about duct tape and super glue.
Welcome to the stream.
Welcome. That's what we mean by repairing when we say repair. Well, that's what I mean. Is duct tape, super glue, and electrical tape. If that don't work,
With me, I actually have the skills to fix anything now.
oh, that's mean.
I didn't back when I broke all this. The only thing I could do was software level stuff. I never figured out hardware. I didn't have nothing to really play with at the time.
And then you broke headphones, and then you had playtime.
And I kept breaking headsets, yes. And then I said, screw it, I'm going to start using earbuds. And I wore some earbuds out.
Dude, I don't blame you. Hey, that's better than me. I messed up my audio on my Xbox one time for a year. I mean, an entire year. So I'm playing Rainbow Six Siege, a game where you have to hear.
Right.
So I put my thing through mono audio or some other crap. So for an entire year, I'm wearing headphones, but I have no audio coming through from the game whatsoever on the Xbox.
Right.
So I don't have sound cues to help me play. So I'm sitting there. They're like, can't you hear? I said, no. I said, my audio's messed up. I can't hear jack shit. They're like, really? I said, I've been like this for a year. I go into my settings. I'm like, So that's what I needed to change. And then I get my audio back, and now I'll play more like shit than I did without the audio.
Yeah, because you look for those audio cues.
Yeah, I'd rather go back to predicting them than just looking for them.
Yeah.
Let's see here. What else? Oh, I've broke. Let's see here. I've had 7 DSs that all broke.
Okay, hold on. Can I take a guess as to where? For at least one of them?
Where?
The hinge?
About 2 of them like that.
Really? Wow, I actually got, not only did I get one, I got two. Cool.
Yeah. So the two you got, the end of the hinge actually broke off, so the screen was coming out. Actually,
Yeah.
I still got it actually, and it still
So
works.
you have the same problem as me.
Yeah. The other one, I actually snapped in half. I mean, I straight up just bent the fucker backwards and snapped it in half.
Well,
Oh.
I am just script beat. I'm just shaking my head at that.
Let's see here. One of them, my uncle, dropped. Made me
What
drop.
PSP?
One of my uncle made me drop, and it just went. And literally, you ever seen a DS screen go static?
Yes.
Well, that's what happened to this one.
Hmm.
Other one dropped it. Another one dropped it. Another one, the screen actually got cracked. Uh, yeah. I had a Game Boy.
You actually just reminded me because you remember my old PSP 2000.
Oh yeah, cracked
Yeah, that
all
thing
that.
that well no, that thing has a lot of wear and tear through the years. Okay?
Shit, mine does too.
No, like you don't understand. Like I actually repaired most of it because so to those that don't know, I bought my PSP with my own money that I saved up for years. And back when the PSPs were all the rage, I got one. I still have it to this day, mind you. Okay? And apologies for that. And the funny part is that it's been through so much abuse. The battery cover is pretty much all but broken now. I can't even get it to work. I can't even get it snapped in the body. The bodies took so much damage, but I've been able to repair it over the years. And it's just been nothing but absolute wear and tear on that thing of the worst of the I wouldn't say the worst variety, but like drops, shocks, all kinds of stuff. And that thing's still kicking and living to this day. The only thing I got to do is transplant all the hardware to another case, which I really don't want to do.
Yeah.
But if I
See,
want to use it, I'm gonna have to do it.
right. Other things I broke. Beast. Is a Game Boy SP.
You had a Game Boy SP?
Yeah.
GG, my guy.
It was red. It was matte red.
Nice.
It was matte gloss red.
Nice, my guy. Nice. I didn't know you had one.
Oh yeah. I think I played Pokemon on the DS.
Yeah.
You disgust me.
Hey, in my defense, the DS did have a Game Boy cartridge slot,
It did.
and I used the crap out of
I did too.
it.
But no, I mainly played Pokemon Leaf Green on Game Boy SP.
That's right. I forgot you played Leaf Green. You didn't play Hoenn like I did.
Yeah, I want to.
You played Kanto. I played Hoenn.
Yeah. Um, let's see here. Yeah, it slid up underneath a rocking chair.
Oh no.
Yeah, I couldn't find it for months. Then for some days or for weeks, and all of a sudden I'm sitting in the chair. All I hear is I go too far back and then bound and then crack. I said, "What was that?" So I look under the chair. I pull out my Game Boy SP.
You were mad, weren't you?
Oh, dude, I was mad. I was ready to snap that thing in half. So I told my mom. We put it up, and I don't know if we still have the thing or not.
You know, if you still got it, if the main internals are okay, we can just you can get a new screen and body for it.
Well, here's the funny part. The body's not messed up.
Screen?
It's just the screen that's messed up. The
You
screen's
can
just cracked.
you can order a new one
Yeah.
and replace it
With iFixit.
with iFixit explosion.
Let's see
Oh
here.
man, we watch too much Days 2 cents.
You really do. Let's see here. I've broke coffee cups.
You know, I've done that in all fairness too.
Little gardening things that you set up in like flower beds. I broke those. I broke those.
Are you talking about the tools or something else?
Both.
Okay, explain my tools, please. I need to hear this.
Too much pressure on them, so either bend. So the little 3-prong rake little tool that you use to make the where you can put the seeds in.
Right.
Going into hard dirt, I've actually bent the handle up on it or bent the prongs back on it.
You know, I have, and I'm proud to say this, I have never broke gardening tool or yard work tool.
I broke plenty of tools. I broke pickaxes, axes, baseball bats.
You're Captain Structo.
I'm fucking Hercules. I'm Hercules strength level with this shit.
Oh shit, dude. But no, it's kind of funny that it really is funny that you bring up the gardening tools because the only tool I didn't break it. Okay, I did not break this tool.
It was in my
So
hands, but I didn't break it.
no, I did not. It was already like my dad already like okay, to begin backstory. So we had this weed eater. Okay, every year we had to rebuild the carburetor. We didn't have choice because for some fucking reason, through the fall and winter, this motherfucker would be covered in carbon or cover up in carbon rust the whole 9 yards.
Yeah,
No matter what we did. So this one particular year, my dad's like, okay, it's just normal song and dance, rebuild the carburetor, this, that, the other. Me and him rebuild it, right?
right.
And motherfucker starts giving us hell like it always does beginning of the year. So my dad chucks this thing as hard as he could halfway across the yard. He he did not just chuck it. He went, "Fuck you, you piece of crap." He chucked that thing like 20 foot across the yard. And the funny part is that I get it. Okay, I already knew. I saw the string fraying. Okay, so I went to start using. I told him fire like, look, I'll take care of the weeding. You go ahead and just go on the ride mower and start your thing. So I start, pulling the weed or pull start to start getting it back up. Guess what snaps?
The cord.
The cord. I stop what I'm doing, stop trying to pull it. I look at my hand, look at my hand where the handle is. Look at the weed eater. Back to my hand. Back to the weed eater. Then I look at Dad. I'm like, Dad. He said, yes, son. I said, I think we broke it finally. I looked at him. I said, I think we finally broke it permanently this time. He said, no, 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 we can fix that. I looked at him. I said, do you really want to, though, with as much troubles we have every year with this thing? He said, fair point. So we actually ended up eating that thing in the trash can, or not in the trash can. We ended up giving it to my grandpa, who actually ended up giving it to somebody else that he knows.
And they fixed it.
Well, they fixed it because all that is basically is now I'm not mechanically inclined here. All it is basically like this one cartridge that hooks where the pull string is. At least this way it was described to me. And here my grandpa fixed it and he gave it away because he weren't going to use it. He already had a really awesome one. So me and my dad went out and got another one. We went from there. 2 years later, I find out that that weed eater is an absolute pieces because they couldn't figure out what was wrong with it. They're like, well, we told you the carburetor's got to be rebuilt every year. What? Yeah, that thing didn't last 2 more years after that pull start broke broke on me. No.
That's funny.
Me and my dad said screw we eating that day.
Go in.
Oh.
You know I've broke many of phones as well.
You have broke many phones, so have I was an
Is
angry child.
you know what? I wouldn't say I was an angry child, but I got angry quick.
I was an angry child.
I got angry quick, and I wasn't an angry child. Oh
I was an
Lord.
angry child. Am I proud of it? No.
Am I proud of it? I don't really care. It got me where I am today.
See, now, if you want to go to phones, I broke
No.
plenty of phones.
I broke plenty of Apple phones.
See, okay, and that's the part that makes me laugh.
That is Apple.
No. So, I had an iPhone 4S, okay?
Like me.
I had an iPhone 4S, okay? I have chucked that thing as hard as I could to the headboard of my bed that I had. I have chucked it to the ground as hard as I possibly could, not cement, but on hardwood and
Right.
tiles. I have chucked that thing as hard as I could out in like grass. I have chucked that thing as hard as I could in freaking in a car. In a car. It has been sat on. It has been in every possible situation except for the glass hitting concrete, and I never broke it.
And all these modern ones, you just
It never broke. Like the day I slammed that thing as hard as I could against the headboard because I was pissed off from school, that thing didn't shatter. I seriously thought like, dang it, I seriously thought I broke my phone. I picked it up. I'm looking at. It, I'm like, what?
Hey, I will say that that was the best thing I liked about the older model iPhones is that their screens were thick enough where they would not break.
Oh, dude, they were.
And I miss that. I honestly do. These modern screens now are just shit. As you could tell from my three iPhone 6s, my iPhone 7s, or iPhone 7
You know
Plus.
what? My account's right up there with you because I have one, two, three. I have three S5s to me. I have my S10 now. Hold on, let me think. One, two, three. I broke three S5s. I broke an S10, and now I'm on my Note 20. I had broken S5 in an OtterBox.
You
I
know,
broke an I broke an S5 while it was in a OtterBox.
you get a protection with otter boxes, right? You get life warranty protection, so if it breaks in the otter box, I think you can get repaired for free.
Well, it came. There was already insurance on the phone, and by the time the third one broke, I was already due for an upgrade.
Uh yeah, I had my iPhone 7 had an otter box. Dropped it once at work on cement, cracked all the hell.
Right.
I should have went and said, look, I dropped it in my OtterBox. I understand that the OtterBox gives you free repairs here because of this. So I'm here for my free repair.
It's funny that you mentioned that actually. And I have nothing against OtterBox, but I've never went back to OtterBox since my S8.
I don't. I never really used OtterBoxes. I've always used rubber cases, plastic cases, something that don't really protect the screen. Drop the
Yeah.
phone and the screen don't really crack as bad. Use
Yeah.
this OtterBox, shot a line straight through the screen.
Yeah, and it's really funny. Like that's really funny for me because my first S8, no, not my first S8, my S8, which as a matter of fact is sitting right beside me. That I'm actually looking at it right now. Tried to use it the other day for some pulling some files off it. I had it not in the OtterBox. What did I have it in? No, yes, I did have it in OtterBox. Dang, I kind of wish I would have known that. But I had it in OtterBox, and I was leaving college for work one day, right?
Yeah.
And I had it in my pocket, my shirt pocket, and it slipped out and fell hit the concrete. Spider whipped the whole screen.
Hmm.
So I said, screw it, rather than going and contact let my parents know like, hey, I need a new phone, this, that, the other. Totally functional. So I said, screw it. I started calling around trying to figure out, who can repair my phone, and I found a company, and they ended up repairing it. Still works
Nice.
to this day. It just didn't have the same color as the phone, which kind of made me upset, but I understood. And since then, I've not went back to OtterBox because of that.
Yeah, I don't like the I don't mind having an box. I just don't like them because they don't.
Sorry, go ahead. I'm looking at my essay.
Oh no, you're good. Damn. Let's see here. What was I trying to say? Oh, but yeah, on the subject of other things breaking. Let's see here. We talked about controllers, headsets, phones, gardening tools, keyboards, and mouses. Uh,
I have been blessed not to break a keyboard, but I've had plenty of mouses die on me from overuse.
yeah. Let's see here. What else have I broken here? I'm trying to think of what else I've broken.
Yeah, but like I said though, like I've been blessed with the mouses at the very least because every mouse that has died on me has died from general use. It has never been abused.
Oh, that's good.
Keyboard, on the other hand, I've yet to break one. I've yet to break one, but I've had plenty die on me. And granted, they were the rubber dome one, so I couldn't do anything about it when it died.
Hmm.
So I just had to deal with not having that key or the whole keyboard work, and I had to go to another keyboard as a result.
Dang.
Yeah, that's why I went mechanical. I can replace the keys, the key switches.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see here. Um. Oh, I've broke computer screens.
You and me both.
Hey, I broke. You remember what happened to my laptop? I was opening up the laptop. So I opened. You know how you open it from the middle. I opened mine up from the corner.
Right.
That's just common. You get right up underneath the corner, you can open it up.
Right.
So I open it up. I bend the corner back, and spider webs of 15-inch display screen on a laptop.
And unfortunately, that's how that goes, my friend.
And I still haven't found no one to fix this computer yet. And yet, because of reasons, I can't use it no more.
Hmm.
Security reasons.
Right.
So, because I was going to give it to our friend Zayden, and I said, don't want to put that on there and things get stolen or security breaches.
Right.
I really, I really need to just wipe the whole thing completely and get it redone.
It wouldn't be that hard. I could do that one day with you, but we'd have to get you the new drive and everything if I had or new screen first. Sorry.
Yeah, well, I don't care for the new screen.
I know. Just upgrades, my friend. Upgrades.
Yeah. I just need a new 15-inch display if anyone can have one.
Amazon, my friend, or eBay.
I'm not getting nothing off eBay. No, I don't trust. I don't trust eBay.
eBay's a lot more resourceful than you think. You just gotta know how to. You just gotta know how to find the right seller.
I still don't trust eBay. I prefer Amazon over eBay.
Fair point.
Um. Oh, cute toga. Sorry about that. But yeah, what else have you broke, Beast?
I have never. Matter of fact, I did not intentionally break this monitor, and it didn't really break. It just had like I killed a couple pixels. So I was moving this square old style square monitor to my bedroom, right?
Yeah.
Because back then I had to move my computer around a lot. So I was moving it back to my bedroom, and the way I grabbed my monitor is right where my thumb was. It ended up breaking that part, like just a small section of the monitor. It didn't really crack it or anything, but I killed a bunch of the pixels there. Like you could see where I clearly grabbed a hold of it with my thumb, but it was still totally usable. It didn't really like it was very small. And matter of fact, I had to get used to it being there. But I mean, I didn't really kill it, but I did break it. But so comes the risk with moving everything. Oh, wait a minute. No, I didn't break that. Never mind. I did not break that. I don't know, Wolf. I mean, I ain't really broke much else unless you count stuff from work.
I wouldn't count stuff from work because work things usually break anyway.
Yeah.
Um, I broke a pair of toenail clippers.
Okay, both how and what the fuck?
Let's just say out of boredom, I just decided. Well, they were not out of boredom. They were old anyways.
Tore it
So,
apart, didn't you?
huh?
You took it apart and could get it back together, could you?
No, you can't really take these motherfuckers apart, man.
Hmm.
No, I was using them, and I bent down way too far, and all of a sudden, snap. That
Oh,
for and the bar and the where it pushes them down.
yeah.
So the bar that goes between there to keep that piece locked in place actually
Got broke.
broke. That broke
Ha.
while I was cutting toenails.
Uh, first off, ow. Second off, holy shit.
It scared me, man.
I can imagine.
I was like, I cut my toenail.
Yeah. I've actually broken a tool. I broke a tool I thought I'd never break.
What, a torch? A torque bar?
Mm, it's called a breaker bar.
He broke a breaker, but oh
I
my
broke a
god.
breaker bar.
Oh, you broke her bar, I guess.
Oh my god, really?
Hey, you walked into it.
We are streaming right now.
Ah, the little kids won't get it.
But anyway, so oh my god. But so this is the this does involve my last job or my current job actually, and I am technically not allowed to exactly to say, but I really don't care because this is no longer there. So we had these. I was taking apart this one line that we had. It was going out of service. It was took out of service. It ran its final part like a month before. So to break these like humongous Allen head bolts loose, you had to get a breaker bar. Okay. And not only did you have to get a breaker bar, you had to get a cheater pipe on that breaker bar. Okay. So I think we had one, two, three, four, five. We had six robots left. Okay, that day. I told my friend who's now passed, or at the time coworker as well, who's now passed. Like I said, same person. And I told him like, hey, I brought my breaker bar today. We're gonna work smarter, not harder. He said, all right, cool, let's use it. So robot number five. Okay, robot number five. We started. We broke the pin that the square head sits on of the breaker bar.
Oh lord.
Just just to get it fixed enough to where to where we can break the like last three bolts loose and run the rest of the way with the humongous impact driver. We put a bolt in there. It was very loose, but we got those last couple bolts out, and I had to take that breaker bar back to Harbor Freight for the warranty to warranty it out.
Dang.
Yeah, it was that the way like it was the last three bolts of the last robot, or the last four bolts of the last robot that it broke on. Granted, there are like eight bolts holding each robot in. You do the math. We got through 36, like M, like if I had to guess, metric thread of maybe metric thread equivalent of right about inch and a half.
Oh wow.
Yeah, humongous bolts. And I mean torqued down like nobody's business. We broke a breaker bar. That
Mm.
tells you something.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that's my tool destruction history. Besides Allen keys, I have a bad habit of breaking Allen keys. Okay,
You know what? I have a habit of stripping them.
I have a bad habit of breaking. I don't mean strip. I mean break. Like Wolf. When I say break, I mean not only did I cheat it, I broke it. I I stripped the bolt out in the process every time. So yeah. Matter of fact, did I break that? So Wolf, you remember that I used to live back in an apartment complex, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I used to live
Yeah,
there.
yeah. So the funny part about this is that Wolf actually knows how my apartment was laid out and everything. It was freaking great.
Oh yeah.
So, and by the way, I highly doubt they know that I broke this. By the way, I highly doubt they know this to this day. So I had this outlet that I used to plug my computer into. That pretty much was my old development and gaming setup, right? Well, over time of plugging in my charger and unplugging it throughout the months that I was there, I broke the faceplate. I broke the faceplate. I had to go to Home Depot get another one, and I had to color match it. That was hard because it's one of those yellowed out whites, you know.
Yeah.
That was hard to get for replacement parts for or replacement faceplate. Oh, anyway, Wolf, what else you got, my friend?
Uh, along the line of breaking things, nothing really. Um, well, we still got about 20 minutes to kill here. 25 minutes to kill.
How about yeah?
Um. Uh. So when are you gonna be streaming next?
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I did not stick my streaming schedule at all last week. I had so much going on. I didn't. It all happened at once.
Ah.
I had to help. So yeah, I had to help finish my parents moving last week.
Oh,
They
that's
fully
right.
moved in, by the way.
Oh, nice.
hmm
They like
I
it.
think they're just. I think tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow they turn in the keys. But this weekend they're spending to clean up the rental house.
Ah.
Yeah, but I'll probably be streaming Tuesday. Honestly, it's for Neverwinter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Neverwinter.
Yeah. I streamed Neverwinter yesterday for 3 hours, and then I did Apex for 3 hours.
I'm sorry about that, by the way.
Uh.
I had plans to stream yesterday. I really did. But dude, work like as Zeta will tell you, Zeta's at my house right now for a bit of context to the viewers. So Zeta, our friend Zeta, when I got home and I woke up in that yesterday afternoon, he said, "You look so dead when you got home from work that all I next thing I know, you were in bed, passed out, snoring." I was dead. Didn't even realize I was asleep until after I woke up about 3 o'clock, and I'm like, "Wait, what? How the fuck did I get here? What am I doing here?"
What is this place?
No, I started going crazy. I was like, I just thought I missed a day of work. Like I slept through another day of work. Done that before, by the way. Not fun to explain to my coworkers. But it was like, what?
Right.
That was.
I'm actually probably after this I might do a might do a live stream of going somewhere, or I might just sit here and do some stream some paladins ranked.
My friend, I will let you do that because I think as soon as we get done here, I might take off.
No, I don't blame you for that.
Yeah, because, well, I just got done as soon as I got home today, I watched the final episode of this series called Amphibia. It hit in the feels.
Mm,
It hit hard in the feels.
I bet it did. Was
Oh, it
it
was.
did it hit hard as what was that webtoon Days of Hana? Did it hit that hard?
If it were you, no. For me, it didn't hit that. It didn't necessarily hit that hard, but it was kind of sad seeing that show end on the note it did.
Dang.
Like it ended on a good note. Don't get me wrong, but I think that last bit that they had. I'm not going to talk about it much because it's just came out last night, and the way they ended the whole series, I'm not a fan of. I don't agree with the way they did that. But you know what? I tip my hat to the creators of the show. Like I tip my hat to the whole team of it and everything. They did a good job. But that's all I got right now. But there's a bunch of animes I'm trying to watch, but that might be a week project.
Yeah, you see my anime list. What I'll be watching.
Shit, dude, I got one anime I really really want to watch called Spy X Family.
Ooh,
It's a good series. I've been watching the clips out here and there as they come. It's really really interesting. Like I think episode 6 or 5 or 6 just came out, and I couldn't help but laugh at one part of it. But I don't know, man. I'll be honest, my brain is slowly dying.
honestly, mine is too. Uh,
Let's see here. Let me look at the.
um, yeah, I was actually starting to. I'm actually reading the Let's Play webtoon again.
Oh, you are?
Yeah,
Are you rereading it from the beginning, or
no,
are you
I'm
going back?
picking up off of season 2 ending,
Hmm.
so I'm almost caught up.
Nice, my friend. Nice.
Yeah,
What's this? Hold on, my friend. I'm actually looking into something right now. I just got an email about.
ooh, tonight at this thing is a Pokemon League in the Astro game store.
Oh,
Yeah, tonight or today, it's a Pokemon Astral Radiance pre-release and a Pokemon tournament at 2 p.m. and 2 p.m.
reply. Sorry, I was looking into something. Anyway, back to this. I ended up getting a thing on my YouTube channel that caught my eye.
Ooh, fancy. Um,
Caught my eye in a bad way.
ooh, fancy.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see here. Uh, let's see. What else can we
You
talk
know that.
about?
Well, you know that came out that new character Paladins. You were telling me about it, right?
Oh yeah, Lilith, the
Yeah.
Heartless.
Yeah. What you think about it?
Uh, she's not a main healer. we're still stuck with like Grover, Saris, um,
Groover.
Groove.
Shake
Um,
like a tree and you know the rest.
yeah, but yeah, she's not a main healer. She's more like Genos with utility because her old her, so she don't have health. She has blood.
Right.
So and that's what fuse her. That's what goes with her abilities is the blood.
Right.
Um, I mean, her ultimate is blood moon, I think it's called. Here, actually, give me a sec. I can actually look it up real quick. Oh, well, I don't want to. Don't want to get the audio in this. Um, but what her ult allows the team to ignore all anti healing effects, and they get 100% life steal.
Holy cow.
Yeah. Um.
That's huh.
Yeah. That's a lot.
That is a lot. Holy cow.
Yeah, but she's more utility, but she's in a support class.
Wait, how does she support?
Well, like Genos utility. Because Genos don't really heal. He picks up people, and you target them only, and then you go down. You know what I'm saying? Utility,
Right.
support class. Utility falls under support. So that's the only way I can see her to play. I can't see her being a healer. She has healing effects. Her swarm heals. Her kiss heals. But of actually healing, like trying to get up there to 100,000, like I like just with Genos, I pulled off 170,000, over 170,000 healing yesterday.
Right.
I don't see her be able to do that.
I don't think so either, funnily enough.
No, but she acts like Luna. Her swarm acts like Luna from IO. Uh, place it down into distance.
Can it actually like push point and everything like Luna or no?
No, 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 no. What it is, it's a swarm of bats flying in a circle. It's a radius circle. Whoever's in, if enemies are in it, it deals damage to them. If it, let's see here. If allies are in it, it heals them.
Right.
So it can't push point. It's just a radius circle on the ground. An AoE effect type ability. It ain't exactly like Luna, but the placement of it, where you get the little line showing where it's going, where the middle of it's going to go, is what makes it like Luna.
Oh, okay, okay. I think I follow now.
Oh, and I bought the battle pass for it. Yeah, I spent $25 and bought the battle pass.
You better get everything you can in it.
Oh, I bought. Oh, when I realized when I bought it, I bought the whole pass
Oh,
by accident.
by accident, he says.
Honestly, it was, man. I was thinking, oh, 1,500 diamonds. Oh, I thought I get the star skins. No, I'll pay the 1,500. I got everything in the battle pass now. All Atlas skins, all IO skins.
Oh, I know that makes you a bit excited because if I had to guess, there's some IO skins that you used to have in Xbox.
No, actually, I don't. I still don't have none of those.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have to.
Huh.
So yeah.
Huh. Damn. So is it Lilith Vampire Queen or
No, it's Lilith the Heartless.
okay? But her a lot of her abilities sound like being a vampire.
She looks like a vampire too.
You want to know something funny? We better start calling her Lilith the Vampire Queen,
Pretty much.
or better yet, Marceline the Vampire Queen.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I like Adventure Time. It was great.
Oh yeah, I love Adventure Time.
Adventure Time was great, man.
It really was.
You know, they actually came out like the final 5 episodes. They were both, I think they're like an hour long pop.
Really.
Yeah, I saw the actual final one that was supposed to be the actual ending to it all, and the one after, and the one with. Actually, no, I think that's the only two I saw.
Hmm.
It's kind of funny. It was actually really good, like the way they ended it, in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong, they really quite they made me question them actually continuing, the let me think. the Adventure Time series, but at the same time, the way they ended it, I think they ended it right. The real ending to the whole show.
Oh yeah, almost brought a tear to my eye. Almost.
Almost, he says.
Almost.
And then we start talking about Days of Hana.
Oh, dude. All you have to do, no, all you have to do is show me the very last part to where she's playing. Don't want to ruin it, but where she's playing the thing.
Yeah.
That right there brings back the memories of the whole thing, and then that's when I start like tearing up.
That was a very, very good series.
It was, man. I think you got me into it, or did I get you into it?
I got you into it.
Yeah, and then I just started keep up reading it, got ahead of it, got ahead of it, got ahead of it.
You got ahead of it. You got further than me, and that's because you were doing the coins. I weren't. I
Yeah.
couldn't. And then you were saying about the ending. I was like, oh, don't you dare spoil. And I got it finally released for me. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Then you understand why I was saying the ending.
Then I understood. You know, the creator of Days of Hana made Orange Marmalade. You know that, right?
Really.
Yes, and that's how I found Days of Hana.
Hmm. I
Because I was reading Orange Marmalade, which is, by the way, is vampire, just strictly vampires, which ain't bad. It's actually pretty nice.
You know what? I really want another one like Days of Hana from the same creator, ending the exact same way. I really do. Oh, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome,
Welcome to the
welcome.
stream.
We're just sitting here chatting about things we've broke. Then we got into Webtoon
Yeah, out of nowhere we got into webtoon.
out of nowhere.
But
Uh,
talking about webtoons, you talk about you reading Let's Play, and I'm actually caught up with it right now. By the way, they actually took the next episode apparently won't release for like 27 days, which makes me mad. But there's this series I came across. What is it called? Lone? No. Hold on. Excuse me for a second. I gotta find the name of this.
good.
This one I forgot to recommend to you. What's today's grandma's birthday? Lore Olympus.
Oh, I think I read that. I don't think I like that one.
Well, what's funny is that it just came back and it is absolutely phenomenal. Like from the ending that they left off on to up to where I'm at right now is absolutely phenomenal. And you know it's a romance, right?
Oh, really?
It is a romance, but it's with the Greek mythology.
Hold up. Let me look this up real quick. Open up Webtoon real quick. Give us a minute, chat here. Feel free to throw in anything you want us to talk about, or if you feel like talking about something, you're more than welcome to. And what is it called?
Come on in. It's called Lore Olympus.
Oh, huh.
I want to talk about that anime, but it's so gory that I'm not going to.
No, I think I was talking about. No, I've never seen this one before.
It's good, man. You need to read it.
All right, I got.
Like to give you a bit of context, I'm gonna call them. I'm not going to spoil this. It's basically about Hades and Persephone, and that's all I'm gonna say about that.
Hold up, there's two of them. Is the one you're talking about 199 at 199?
There are two of them.
Yeah, someone started a new one. There's one
When
by Rachel Smith and the other one by Rach Alex.
Rachel Smith.
Okay. Yeah, that was the one I subbed.
I don't see what you're talking about. I only see the one. Oh, I see now because you're in Canvas. Yeah, it's the Rachel Smith one. 199 episodes out for free. You got to get caught up, dude. It is so good.
Okay.
Like it is probably one of the best that I've. It's probably one of my favorites.
Yeah. Well, we're coming up to the end of the Gears stream here. For anyone who's watching and appreciate sticking around, Gears is only like an hour 20 long,
Normally,
normally an hour 20 long. hour 18. Um, so the reason it's like that is because we have things we got to do. So we usually try to keep it as long as we can, but to the minimum as we can. And for both of us, that became an hour 20. Mr. Sandman Beast here. Um, you want to go and put your socials back in there again?
Here, I got it.
He normally does the streaming on his channel in VR mode. But
Most time, most time I do it in VR, and I have actually got the setup for VR.
yeah, he has the setup.
But due to the past 4 days of me being literally not in front of nothing but a screen, my eyes are absolutely strained beyond belief.
So that's why we're doing it here on my channel this time.
Yeah, and as soon as I get done here, as a matter of fact, I'm pretty much turning off every screen in my house, and I'm going to find a little spot, and I'm just going to be reading books for entertainment because that's how strained my eyes are.
Yeah. So for the last 4 minutes here, we're gonna just put it on ending, and it's gonna be silent. We appreciate everyone watching. This has been Grinding My Gears.
Grind my gears!
We'll catch y'all next Sunday with episode 12.
See y'all then.
See you then.